Hey, what's up y'all? It's Lante So Dry here and welcome back to another video. Now, as some of you guys may know, I am a practicing cinematographer. I am in school for cinematography and I use this channel to practice some of my skills. Some of the things that I practice include framing, composition, lighting, and editing sometimes. Just trying to get my skills up, y'all. I'm in no means a professional yet. Oh, and by the way, don't mind my face. I promise you I'm not angry. That's just how I look. All right, let's get into it. So this week I practiced close-ups. The first out of the shots that I tried today was the close-up shot. Now, the way you frame a close-up shot is usually from the breast up, keeping a little bit of headroom at the top, with your eyes framed at about 1/3 from the top of the screen. Now you're supposed to frame this shot with a focal length from about 75 millimeters to 90 millimeters. And the purpose of a close-up shot is to show how a person is feeling about what's going on around them and in their environment. It's supposed to put emphasis on the character's emotions. You're essentially supposed to be able to read the character's face when they're on a close-up shot. Now, the way I set up my close-up shot is I had my camera sitting at about 2 to 3 feet away from me, had my camera sitting up at eye level, and my focal length was at about 75 millimeters. As you can see, I still have room at the top for my head, and I'm showing just a little bit of my shoulders. Next up, we have an extreme close-up, or a choker as some people say it. An extreme close-up is framed from the forehead to the chin. You're supposed to cut off a little bit of the forehead and cut off a little bit of the chin, but more forehead than the chin. Again, eyes are 1/3 from the top of the screen, and it's framed from between 90 millimeters and 105 millimeters. The purpose of an extreme close-up is to put emphasis on an important detail. So I framed my extreme close-up at about 95 millimeters, cutting off some of my head at the top. So I'm at the middle of my forehead and just the very tip of my chin at the bottom. Now standing at probably about a foot away from my camera. Another way that you can frame your extreme close-up is you can get really tight in on your subject and you can fill up the frame with an important detail with something like lips or eyes. And both of these examples count as an extreme close-up. Don't worry about my eyes, y'all. They're kind of out of focus. It's really hard to film yourself and make sure everything is in focus all at the same time. So please don't mind that my eyes are a little bit out of focus. Now for the lips and the eye shot, I got right up on my camera, standing inches away from it. And my focal length is at about 105 millimeters. So as close as I could get to the camera and as tight as I can get with the focal length. That's how I filmed these or framed these extreme close-up shots. But yeah, I would say I did an okay job at framing my close-ups and my extreme close-ups. And as usual, if you guys have any other tips or tricks on how I could better frame my subjects, please let me know in the comments. Please subscribe so that way you know when I drop more of these test shot videos. Thanks, y'all. Peace.